The Final Cut Camera app from Apple has received virtually zero feature updates since first being released in June of 2024. It took 3 months for Apple to add the ability to start a recording using camera control on the iPhone 16 or via the volume button, something that would have taken a developer a whole 30 minutes to implement. You can barely even call this a feature update. But lo and behold, 5 months after release, Apple dropped v1.1 in November of 2024, which brought a new feature, the ability to use LUTs when capturing in Apple Log. But is it any good, and how does it compare to the competition when it comes to LUT support, such as Blackmagic Camera? Let's dive in and take a look. To access LUT support in Final Cut Camera, we need to open Settings, then Color and Dynamic Range. Now, already this menu name is pissing me off a little bit if I'm honest. Why add dynamic range as a descriptor? Why not just accurately label what you're doing, which is changing the color space? It sounds like you get the ability to select black and white and color filters in this menu, or unlock additional dynamic range via some special slider. Anyway, moving forward, if we select Log as the color space, it reveals the preview with LUT functionality. But this feature is instantly disappointing, as the only LUTs you can preview with are Apple's own Rec.709 and HLG normalization LUTs, which, if I'm being honest, are the worst LUTs I've actually ever been able to find for Apple Log to this day. If you don't believe me, here's the same untouched Apple Log recording with Apple's Rec.709 LUT applied, versus my Gloat LUT, the greatest LUT of all time, link in the description. I mean, it's kind of like the senior product manager for video at Apple said to the team, "Listen up, we've got this incredible new Apple Log format, the biggest advance in pro video ever to come to the iPhone, and I want a LUT that makes it look as shitty as possible, oversaturated, and let's make everyone look like they're sunburnt." Anyway, that's the feature. That's literally it. You can close the menu and enjoy an oversaturated mess while capturing in Apple Log. There's no ability to import a custom LUT you would actually want to use, and you can't burn the LUT into the recording either. It is literally the worst LUT implementation of any app with LUT support on iOS, and I'm not actually sure why I'm making this video. Let's just compare it to the free Blackmagic Camera app so you can grasp just how bad Final Cut Camera's implementation is. First of all, under Settings, Record, Blackmagic actually names their settings correctly. Here we have the unambiguous and highly descriptive color space option. I'll choose Apple Log HDR. Next, let's jump into the dedicated LUTs menu and open LUT selection. And as you can see, in addition to Apple's steaming pile of a LUT for Rec.709, I have my custom LUTs imported. I can add another by tapping Import LUT and then grab it from Files. It's really simple. If we back out, we can of course enable it as a display LUT, which is the only option in Final Cut Camera, but we can also record the LUT to clip if we want a quick turnaround. More importantly, we can accurately set the color space tag that our LUT was designed for, which is typically Rec.709. And if we jump to the camera view, we can do key things like toggle the LUT on and off without having to dive back into settings, and using camera control, we can even quickly cycle through our LUTs. The whole experience is pretty incredible. And if we jump back into Final Cut Camera, yeah, we don't get any of that. Now, sorry this video is a bit of a downer. I try to give credit where credit is due, but this is just a giant flop as far as I'm concerned. It's like Apple have already given up on their flagship Pro Camera app the week after it launched. I mean, it is there to juice Final Cut Pro subscriptions for iPad and appeal to the multicam setups, but is it so wrong to expect more from Apple? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Am I being too harsh? And if you have any questions, just ask. And remember, check out Epic LUTs if you want the antidote to Apple's Rec.709 LUT. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.